What's up, people? I am so excited. I love when I get to meet great people getting into the business, and literally just met Erika. How long has it been? An hour?
Maybe an hour.
Maybe an hour ago?
Yes.
Awesome. And we feel like best friends. So Erika, can you just kind of introduce yourself as far as, who you are as a person first? So, tell a little bit about you.
Well, I'm a wife, a mom of 3 little ones. I'm a realtor, been a realtor for a few years. A little in and out of the business, part-time, I would say, because I'm a stay-at-home mom. And yeah.
Okay. And what would you say, what had you get into the business? What made you even want to be a real estate agent?
I've always loved business, and real estate has always been an area that I've been interested in. I always love looking at homes and watching shows at home.
Yeah, that's
Right?
what gets all of us in trouble.
And then home shopping for myself, and that whole process, and how important it was to have the right realtor and have the right guidance in that process was so crucial to make the right decision.
So you almost got into the business because you almost kind of like feel like, number one, there's a need.
There's a need
for good quality people who just don't look at people or, people as numbers and the homes as just structure. You're kind of a fan of it. That's kind of like what got me going, watching the HGTV and this and that. I'm like, well, I could do that. I mean, I could show a few homes and laugh and joke with people. But now that you're in it, people don't tell you it's not as easy as just doing that. So what has been some of your, how has your journey been so far? I know you mentioned especially, having children and things like that. So, and just in a general sense, how has it been for you?
It's been kind of a roller coaster. It's had its good moments. It's had its difficult moments. Trying to find like the right team. I'm very teamwork oriented. I like, let's all win, like not just me. Let's all work together. And a lot of times we get burned in this field.
Yeah.
Both from clients and teammates. So it's been very lonely. Haven't been able to find the right people to be that help that I've needed. Got you.
And would you say that, joining, I know a lot of agents will say, oh, I'm part of 100% brokerage, so I'm not paying a lot of fees. It's usually associated with what you're not having to do because you do it. But if you could be in general, what are you getting in return for that though?
You just get your money, but you're not really getting the support, training, which is very crucial in this field because you want to be up to date on the market, being up to date on any new rules. So having the right leadership, and it's also encouraging to see others win and say, wow, it's doable.
Yeah.
I can do this. And that motivation, because I think you need a lot of motivation in this field, a lot of, you can do it, like a lot of push.
Yeah, support.
Support.
It goes in that support, positive challenge, check your numbers and somebody checking in on you and shows they care and everything like that. So just to kind of sum it up, there's probably a new agent out there, somebody wanting to get into the business. What are your final thoughts if, say, somebody was like looking at this and say, hey, I'm a mom, I'm this, but Erika, what can you kind of like give me one piece of advice? So what would that be for somebody that would be? So, and I'll kind of help guide you on it because I know you have so many tips you can give somebody on it, but what would you say is like, the Erika of today, what lesson can you put on somebody else of what they should look for or be willing to look for if they're going to get in this business and try to do it the right way for that?
Well, find the right mentor. And if you have to shop around, it's necessary. Don't be afraid. I've had to jump brokers, different brokers, trying to find that right mentor, and I've learned a lot on its way. Talking to other realtors and just learning. Have always staying open to learn, and open to take a risk and jump.
and I think, and if you don't mind, I want to kind of sum it up by, this is what I feel about it when it comes down to that. Be true to your family, your household.
Yes.
And then what I would recommend for anybody to do is, because literally, like I said before, we just met, and what I'm impressed about her is the event and the place that we're meeting her at. She was the only one outside of our group that showed up. And when the person who hosted this kind of told me a little bit about her, that's all I needed to hear. So I guess for me, what I would probably say is, guys, know what you want, know what you want for your family. And then, as Erika was saying, don't be afraid to go out and find that match.
Yes.
Don't go out and see who's just going to give you a brochure and just kind of like you have to blindly see if you could fit in. You should be able to sit with somebody and they should show you how you would fit in and how it aligns to what you want to do.
To the season that you're in.
Exactly. Yeah. So I think that's very important. So I appreciate your time.
Thank
you guys, you don't even know it because she seems like a professional at it. I said, hey, look, I want to get you on camera. I think people, because if I say it, I've been doing it now 15 years and plus and everything, so it doesn't hit as well as when you hear from somebody brand new. She's not with our brokerage. Working on that. But at the same time, though, I just really respected her energy, her honesty, and just being able to do those little things that, again, you could have stayed at home, not came, gave her an excuse, you know, on why you're not here. And I'm going to end it on that note. God have you here for a reason.
Yes. Amen.
And I'm going to leave it at that. So don't get me preaching because you guys know I will. So I will talk with you guys later. You'll see a lot of her. Trust me. Talk to you guys. Bye.